There's one. Hey, it's Chris, the Midwest Bass Hunter. I'm out here at this gravel pit. I have not fished here in a long time. Not in several years, certainly not since I started doing YouTube. And so there's actually a series of gravel pits. The biggest one's right out here. I just walked down there. The water's super clear. So I don't know. I'm gonna just grab a bunch of rods and bring a bunch of stuff, try some different stuff. I probably will start with like a topwater bait though. I want to see if the fish will hit on a topwater. We just had kind of a couple rainy days, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if the fishing's gonna be slow or not, but I just feel like topwater, so I'm gonna start with that. We'll go from there. So the water's pretty clear down here. It's pretty clean. We'll see what we can chase up here. I got a spinning rod along, so if things are really slow, I might throw a wacky worm around. And I got a spinner bait on a rod too. I could see some fish, but looks like bluegill. But that's all right. That's where the bass are, because that's what they eat. So here's another one of the ponds. Don't know which one's going to be the one to fish. This obviously looks like the spot where everyone fishes. There's a fish. I think I foul hooked him. He's flopping all over. He's pretty small. Oh, he's decent. Oh no, that's a good fish. Let's see. Oh yeah. We'll take them all day. There we go. On the Berkley Choppo. That's a pretty nice fish. Good and chunky too. So here's what happened when I hooked him. I also hooked him in the side of the head. That's why he was swimming all funky. So like, there we go. That's a nice fish. That's a 2.5 pounder all day long. Hopefully we can get on some more of them. Kind of a tall bank, so I gotta just kind of drop them in there. We had a bunch of rain and stuff, and I don't know that this is the best thing to fish right after that. Sometimes I think something a little bit more subtle works better, but the sun's out today, it's plenty warm. So I'm thinking these fish are gonna be active. It was raining this morning, but I wanted to give this a shot. And I'm fishing this. I got a loose TP1 speed stick with the Tournament MB on it. This is kind of like my all-purpose topwater rod. It's a 7-foot medium heavy, and I've got a 40-pound braid on it. So I use this pretty much to fish, you know, frogs and you know, this bait, whopper ploppers, whatever, topwater baits. This is kind of my all-around topwater rod. So these pits like this, it's just a big bowl. It's an old gravel pit. They used it to pull gravel out of the ground. So you can see how steep the banks are all the way around. You can assume it's kind of like that underneath. There's weeds along the shore, but that fish was right out in the middle. So there's probably plenty of deep vegetation too. There's a fish. Oh yeah. He blew up on it. He's a little, no. Dang it. He was better than the last one. Son of a gun. He was bigger than the last one for sure. I don't think he was super big, but dang it. There's one. It's the smallest fish ever. There we go, folks. Big baits catch big fish. That hooked him all the way through the belly. Are you kidding me? I go from that huge fish to that. All right. There's one. Oh yeah. He hit it like a champ. I saw him. I don't think he's very big. But he came straight up out of the water and nailed it. I like that kind of enthusiasm. Oh, he's decent. He's feisty, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that's bigger than the first one. There we go. That is a nice fish right there. That is a nice fat bass. That thing is heavy. The Choppo, I might put a measure on this dude just to see how big he is. He's certainly fat. He ain't that terrible long though. 17 3/4 inch. But that is a fat fish. I mean, look at that thing. That is a chunk. I still think that one I missed earlier was bigger than that. It's deep right there. There's a lot of weeds, but it drops off quick. All right, so I tried that other pond, and I'm sure there's fish in there, but it just was like I just didn't feel good about it. The bank's really steep. I couldn't really get down to the water. So I thought I'll just come back here and finish it out. It's starting to get dark, so we'll see if we can get a couple more here. I don't know, I almost should throw on a wacky worm and toss that around a little bit, but it's just too fun to catch them on this. There's one. He's another decent one. I mean, none of these are real super big or nothing, but boy, they're a good size to catch. He's probably the smallest one other than that super dink. There we go, another one on the Choppo. Love this bait. They're chomping this thing. I wish I wouldn't have missed that big one. That was the best one. This one is the smallest of the good ones that I've caught. Man, that's a fun way to catch them. It's just about sundown. Just about sunset here. We'll see if we can just pull a couple more in here. I love this bait because you can fish a lot of different ways. You know, you can stop it, start it, fish it fast, fish it slow, kind of pop it. I've been kind of doing an off and on start and then just a steady retrieve is what I've been doing tonight. And they really just, I'm catching them on the steady retrieve, which makes it pretty easy to fish. There's one. That's a good one, I think. Let's see, he's gonna jump. Oh, he ain't that big. Oh, I lost him. Dang it. How the heck did he come off of there? There's a lot of hooks to lose a fish on. I thought I got a good hook set on him too. He must have just glanced it when he jumped out of the water at it. A lot of these fish have the front hook in their mouth and the back hook on the side of their head or in their body somewhere. In fact, I think every one I've caught's been that way. And it looked like he was hooked that way too. I don't know if that makes it easier for him to shake that hook or not. I don't know. All right, guys, we're calling it a night. It's getting dark. I'm not gonna be able to film anymore. Caught a few good fish. I was just out here for like an hour and 20 minutes, so it was an excellent little time of fishing. I lost two, at least two, and one of them I think was pretty good. So that's a bummer. Otherwise it would have really been a good hour of fishing, hour and a half of fishing here. So, but anyways, it was worth it. I was glad I went with the Topwater. Kind of post frontal conditions. I was gonna try and slow it down and fish a little slower, a little more finesse, but I decided, what the heck, I want to catch them on some Topwater, and it worked. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell so you don't miss anything. See you next time.